Hey guys, what's going on? Hope everybody's having a good day today. Thanks for tuning back into the video. Much appreciated. Just back in the office here working on Fish the Moment lake map breakdowns today and trying to get these done. I got to go down and visit my dad a little bit. A little update on dad. He's in rehab still, trying to get him where he can get up and walk good enough where eventually we can get him back home to get him in some home health care. So I'm going to get my work done here and get down there and visit with him a little bit. And hey, just a real quick reminder, as far as these lake map breakdowns we're working on, if you guys are interested in any of them, go check them out on fishthemoment.com. Got breakdowns of all over the country, all over different seasons. We can do personal map breakdowns. We got a big catalog of both my shallow breakdowns, and Johnny's doing some offshore breakdowns as well. And also check out Johnny and I have our next virtual seminar coming up. You can check that out on fishthemoment.com. Sign up for it. We're going to be talking about northern fisheries up there, largemouth and smallmouth. We've had a lot of requests for those northern fisheries on natural lakes. So you can sign up for that on fishthemoment.com. It's going to be a good time. Okay, today's topic, what I want to talk about here is the Googan Squad. And, really give you my opinion on it and ask the question. It's like, is there value to the Googan Squads, as far as the YouTube content? And I'll just sort of give you my thoughts, go into it a little bit. First of all, this whole YouTube deal's new to me. Like I said, I've just been in it for about a year and a half. I didn't even really know what a Googan was or what a Googan Squad was until, I don't know, maybe a couple of years ago when somebody told me that they were a bunch of young YouTubers that had channels out there, that guys that basically just pond fished, and they got into YouTube early on. And everybody, when they talked about it, they had a really negative attitude about them, like they were slamming the Googan Squad guys just because they weren't pro fishermen. And I didn't pay any attention to it at all because I wasn't involved in YouTube at all. But over the past year, since I've started my channel up, and I've been involved with growing my channel and watching some other channels grow and talking to some of my buddies that are pros that have channels, you keep hearing about the Googan Squad. They've got a product line out now. They've got all their videos. They've got the biggest following on YouTube by far. There's no pros that even can compete with them. And, they are definitely, a huge topic in the sport of YouTube. So I sort of wanted to give you my opinion on it a little bit. I haven't been real familiar with who the Googan Squad is, to be honest with you. And I did a little bit of a research on it, watched a few of their videos, and I'll sort of tell you my opinion on the thing. First of all, I think they're great. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about the Googans. They have created a niche in what they do. I think a lot of people that talk bad about the Googans, they try to maybe compare them to professional anglers, which they're not. And I don't know if there's some jealousy involved with it, or the fact that they're not pro anglers and they've got these huge followings. There's a little animosity maybe. But after watching some of them, like I said, every single one of them has value to what they do. I got watching one of the guys, the Lunkers TV guy, out there a little bit, and it's an entertaining channel. I got to admit it. He's got almost 2,000 followers. The dude talks so fast I can hardly understand him, but he has put together a show, a format that it's simply, it'll get your attention. He's all over the place sometimes. He's got a unique personality. It's more like a reality TV show. If you're wanting a YouTube channel that's got hardcore hogging information like what I try to put out, you're not going to get that from the Googans, but you are going to get some entertainment value and some there's some tips involved with it. And that's the thing that I've always said about bass fishing, is that you can't discriminate where you get your information from, because I learned so much from guys that don't even know anything about bass fishing. Some of my biggest lessons have came from these guys, co-anglers that I fish with, that don't even know how to fish, and they try something that I never would have considered in a million years, and it's effective. So when you go back to the Googans, I don't care if they don't have 30 years of tournament experience. if one of them has figured out something about how to catch a bass wading a pond or wading a creek that can help me catch bass, I'm all in for it. I don't have any problem, getting information from that at all. So I think a lot of the times the Googan Squad, I think they get a bad rap because people just compare them to something that they're not, and they've got their own deal out there. They've got their own agenda, what they do, and it's been very successful for them. They've got a huge following. All of them does. They, like I said, there's no tournament bass anglers that can even touch them as far as competing with them. One of the big advantages that the Googan Squad's got in is they got into this YouTube really early on, when it just started, and that really catapulted them, to be super successful. So I hand it to them, for having the creativity and the ingenuity to get into this early on, figure out their own niche in it, and they've been super successful with it, And if any one of those guys, like I said, would have tried to come out with a YouTube channel today, they probably wouldn't be that successful because the YouTube's been saturated with bass fishing, channels on there. But like I said, they capitalized on an opportunity, and they've actually become the sort of the bar to measure success by. I mean, everybody, when you talk about subscriber numbers, you can compare them all to the Googan Squads, because those 4 or 5 guys that are doing that, they basically set the standard in the industry. So my opinion of the Googan Squads is I don't have any problem with them. I think they're great. I think they're entertaining. I think they've got a niche that they found. I think they've provide something to the viewers out there that is value, whether it be entertainment value or occasional tips or fishing information, whatever. But like I said, I don't have a bad word to say about them on there. Not that they care what I think about them anyway, but I just wanted to get that out there a little bit, because I have heard in the fishing circles, that I talk about, you hear a lot about them, about people talk derogatory about them simply because of how they put their videos together in a format that doesn't have as much educational value as other shows. But like I said, my opinion on them, no problem with them. I think I hand it to them. They've been super smart in what they've done. They've created a business model that is super successful. All of them have. They've expanded it into other businesses, and they continue to grow their channels. So congratulations to all the Googan Squads. You guys figured it out before anyone else, and everybody else out there is just trying to catch up with you guys. So I don't know if anybody will ever do that, but that's just sort of the way it goes there. But anyway, just a quick video on the Googan Squads. That's my opinion of them. Let me know what you guys think. Shoot a few comments over here. Let me know what you guys think. Thing about YouTube, guys, is that no one channel is going to please everybody. Everybody has different interests. Everybody has different things that gets their attention. Just like with my channel, some of you guys love what I do. Some of you guys can't stand what I do. And it's the same with the Googans. I'm sure that they get a ton of hate mail. I'm sure they get a lot of fan mail too. But that's just sort of that's part of social media. So just quick tip or quick little thought there, discussion. Hope you guys are doing good. We'll talk to y'all later.